everybody. We've been gone for a little bit. We've taken a little break, but we're back, and it's for a reason. The NFL draft in 8 days, and so we're making a mock draft. Both of us have Chase Gibson, Will Stewart. What's up, bro? How you doing? The mock, baby. He has his mock, I believe. So we have spent a long time. Right after the college football national championship,
we both made our
we
first.
both made our first.
And then you made another one.
I made one more in February, and then after the trade happened between the Niners, Dolphins, and Eagles, we both made another one.
This is my final one.
That's his 2.0.
Yes.
My 3.0. And ladies and gentlemen, we don't even need an intro.
Let's get it.
We're just jumping right into it. 1 through 32. No simulated trades.
No, we don't do that.
We're not doing simulated trades, okay?
I don't like doing
We're just
that.
doing the order.
Straight up.
Okay?
There'll be trades on draft night.
For sure. Absolutely.
I mean, what team was it? Team was already talking about trading up.
Mm-hmm.
I forget who it was.
The Ravens talking about trading up.
Ravens, I think Raiders too. So
Raiders, okay.
those teams maybe will trade up, but we're just going to go.
Yeah, and the Eagles will obviously want to be higher because they got the lower end of that trade.
Yeah, for sure.
But
we're just going whatever.
We're just going straight down the order, okay? So that's the first overall pick. Pretty obvious. Will?
Trevor Lawrence.
Okay.
Quarterback of Clemson.
Yep.
I don't think we need to.
We don't really need to elaborate.
We knew this last year.
30
Whatever team was first.
34-2 as a starter.
Has a great arm. He can actually scramble.
Great arm.
Too.
Yeah, great legs too.
Legs.
There were rumors. Remember the rumors bouncing around because it was like Urban Meyer, Ohio State, Justin Fields, Ohio State.
Urban Meyer's smart.
He's smart. He's gonna make the pick. He'll make the right decision.
He won't, I mean, he was at Justin Fields Pro Day, but
he'll go with Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
For sure. They'll take the safe option. He's a winner too.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And
something the Jaguars don't have.
Jags have receivers, so I think that team could be good.
It could be. It could be dangerous.
Shark,
Westbrook. It's a good team. It's a good. Not Eifert. It's not a bad team.
It's not a bad team.
It just needs some.
And they got what's his name, Marvin Jones.
Yeah, they did out of free agency. So this could be.
Team.
Yeah, it's not a bad team.
If they pick up Lawrence.
Number 1 overall pick, and they take the Trevor. All right, Jets also pretty much coming in as a lock as well. And this was bouncing around in January, but
I got Zach Wilson.
I do as well.
God.
Quarterback for BYU.
Remember that? We watched the UCF BYU game.
Yes, we did.
I mean, that's
we watched. Me and you watched a ton of BYU. I watched 3, I think, full ones.
I watched 3.
We both watched. Actually, I didn't watch the whole one, but I watched Coastal Carolina BYU. What a
best
game!
Game I've seen. Best game.
Performance. You're talking about even in a loss. The man put great numbers.
But great numbers.
And he's great numbers all season. 33 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions.
Yep.
Former Heisman candidate. Clearly, they need a change.
Traded Darnold. They're getting a quarterback.
Between Flacco and Darnold, the team had 14 interceptions.
Horrible.
And Wilson had 3 in 15 games.
Yeah.
Not turnover prone, right?
Yeah.
It's gotta happen. It's gonna happen. I think it's pretty much a lock at this point.
He's not the tallest, but he can run.
The arm strength is incredible. It really is.
We saw that throw
across the body.
God.
All right. So, besides these 2 picks, we do
it's
not know
like and then it's just,
any of each other's picks.
Yep.
In the mock. So without further ado, folks. Number 3.
This is when the real mock starts.
Yes, it is. This is when the word mock comes into play.
Oh my God.
Number 3, the San Francisco 49ers, Mr. Stewart.
Okay, so quarterback, I think
Has to be.
I don't like Jimmy G.
Okay, neither do I.
Super Bowl year, he's pretty good.
He's fine.
I think
They still rely on the running. It was Mostert and Coleman
but they were all injured. I mean, they had
true.
What's his name? I forget who they had back there last year, but
McKinnon.
McKinnon.
He was injured
back.
too.
Yeah.
Jeff Wilson.
That was it. Wilson.
Yeah.
But
it was like they're on like 4th, 5th string.
Because
Rito was out too.
I got him going with Justin Fields out of Ohio State. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, you like why? Just because.
All right, so I picked him over Mac Jones.
Okay.
We talked about this
a
few weeks ago. Mac Jones is carried by.
Right, he has the best offense. How many first-round picks does he have? In my opinion, Najee has to be. Devontae has to be. Waddle has to be.
Barmore,
Leatherwood.
Maybe Barmore. Oh, no,
Barmore
sorry,
and Leatherwood.
He's on defense, Barmore, but
yes,
still Alabama.
Yeah. And then Leatherwood
has
to be.
Maybe. I think
Dickerson could be end of first round. He's going to be a pick for sure. We are already at 6, okay? The offense was... He's a great quarterback.
And you got John Mechie,
who's going to be
honestly,
a stud.
Yeah.
Right?
First-round pick next year. But...
You
getting carried.
He got carried by the offense. He's still a first-round quarterback.
He's got a good arm. He's got a nice arm.
He's not a top 3.
I think Justin Fields better quarterback.
Okay.
I like scrambling quarterbacks.
I do too.
I love those. So
49ers haven't had one in a while, and the last time they had a scrambling quarterback, that was Mr. Colin Kaepernick, and where were they? The Super Bowl against Baltimore.
they lost. Remember that game?
Yeah, I do, but we almost choked that lead.
You did.
So now that the Jets have made the move on Mac Wilson, originally in January, before all the locks were coming out, I had I had Zach Wilson at 12 to the Niners. Because I knew they were going to pick a quarterback, right? They traded up, but now the Jets want Wilson. I think they take Fields as well. Will, I completely agree. They're beefing up that offensive line in free agency as well.
Oh, yeah.
You saw that, and they have the weapons, young ones, if they
Kendrick
can stay
Bourne,
healthy.
I love Bourne. He's one of my favorites.
Bourne, Debo,
And Kittle.
running backs in the backfield, and obviously George Kittle.
And they got a great defense.
And they haven't had a scrambling quarterback can do wonders for San Francisco. We saw that in 2012, 2013 with Kaepernick, who almost won the MVP.
You led him to the Super Bowl.
And he was, exactly, and he was an incredible quarterback that year. I honestly think he could be the next Colin Kaepernick for the Niners.
Really?
That spark.
I think
Because they take Mac Jones. I feel like his receivers can't get the same separation. He's going to get a lot of pressure. He's not throwing it as much as
I have a
all.
question.
Yeah.
Do you start Fields day one?
Oh, like first game of the season.
No, yeah, day one is your starter.
Personally, no.
Yeah,
I think it's Garoppolo. As long as they don't trade him before the season starts, I think it's Garoppolo.
I think they'll get him, in the system for a year maybe.
Okay.
And then year two, that's all Fields.
Or maybe it's like with Tua,
Mm-hmm.
where remember the Dolphins were doing great, and they just put Tua in.
They were 5-1.
Mm-hmm.
Or they were I think it was 7-1. It was week 9 or 8.
No, they were like 3-3 in week 6. Remember, and they put Tua in.
Yeah.
And then he went 6-3.
And then he went 6-3.
6-3 as a starter, right?
And remember,
he didn't have the best stats, but he went 6-3 as a starter.
Job done.
Exactly, and that's what you want.
That's what I mean.
So I'm going. We're sticking. I'm just putting Fields here. All right, we both got sleeper picks here. Number 4, Will. Who do you have?
Well, we're just talking about him.
Trey?
Nah.
Oh.
I'm going Mac Jones.
Wow. To Atlanta.
Here's why. Mac Jones is carried by what? Receivers. What does Atlanta have?
Ridley, Hurst, Gage, Jones. I mean, they got fucking.
That's one thing. That's my mindset when I think of this pick.
Okay.
I think they're big. Now, Matt Ryan will start.
For sure.
He'll start this year.
I don't have a quarterback going here because that's what I don't understand. I don't understand why they need to replace Matt Ryan. Why do they need to replace Matt Ryan? Why do they feel they need to do that?
I don't know. He's old. He's 34.
Okay. He has the most completions since 2016 out of any quarterback.
I don't know. I just don't think the Falcons have gone nowhere in the last 3 years.
That is true, but I don't honestly.
Yes, that's their defense. I mean,
the defense is absolutely awful.
Defense
right?
and injuries. That's
I don't think it's because of Ryan.
I just don't like him personally. Okay. I don't think he's the winning quarterback. He led him to the Super Bowl.
We don't know what happened there. Man couldn't just hold on and win.
28-3.
28-3.
Yeah, I got Mac Jones. Surprising pick.
Okay.
I think those receivers will carry him.
Okay, so what did we just talk about, right? How terrible the Falcons' defense has been. I have had this pick since January, and I'm not breaking off of it right now. I still feel like this is the fit for Atlanta. People are going to be pissed,
Who is it?
but I have Micah Parsons from Penn State.
I like that pick.
At number 4.
He's probably the best tackling linebacker.
He's the best defensive player
in this draft.
Yep. And I will stand by that for the entire draft. I don't care how high he goes.
I don't care if you have to know.
He's still I don't care if he opted out either. 109 tackles in 29.
How many picks? He probably had that
3 picks, 5 sacks, 4 forced fumbles, 5 pass breakups.
There you go.
Isaiah Simmons of this year's draft, except I actually think he is more athletic than Isaiah Simmons is.
Not saying something.
Simmons, when
he can cover,
he can rush the edge, he can cover, right?
He can play safety.
But I don't think he's as good as playing middle linebacker and just wrapping people up as Parsons is. Because Parsons had better stats.
And run stopping.
In 2019-20. No linebacker in this draft besides, do you count Azeez Ojulari as a linebacker?
No, he's edge.
Edge. Okay.
I have him
as edge as well. So there's no middle linebacker better at run stopping in this draft than Micah Parsons.
I agree. Totally. How can you not?
I'm going Parsons here. I just think it may hurt him that he opted out, but I think the Falcons need to take their chances here. They got to lock down on defense, okay?
Their defense is just...
name me one Falcons linebacker.
What's his name?
Deion Jones?
No, yeah, Deion Jones.
Okay, there you go.
And
he's
that one
35
guy,
years
what
old,
was-
so that doesn't really help you.
There you go.
Young kid.
I only know one player.
All right, Bengals. You need to make the right decision here, Bengals fans. You better. Will.
Jamar Chase.
Holy fucking shit.
See, okay. I know. You're going for Nasul. I know.
Why? Why in the world?
Just
What is the
imagine-
point?
Listen to this.
What is the point of having a Ferrari
Listen to this.
if you don't have the insurance?
Tyler
You can't
Boyd.
even drive it.
Tyler Boyd and Jamar Chase in 3 years. Just picture that.
Joe Burrow, 5 ACL
Okay.
tears in 3 years. That's
Okay, but just imagine that.
Ooh, their offensive line
No,
is atrocious.
Listen.
Okay.
Jamar Chase and Tyler Boyd. I'm telling you this right now. Top 5 wide receiver deal in the next 3 years.
They can be. They're good offense with an offensive line.
No. They got rid of Bobby Hart. That's all you need to do.
Burrow has 5 fourth graders protecting him right now.
I mean, they got Michael Jordan. You got the goat in your team.
Will, please.
They have Michael Jordan.
He's garbage.
He is a good right guard. No. Listen, I actually think they'll do Jamar Chase
Okay. Because
And
the
I would
Bengals
too.
terrible franchise.
because the GM is a absolute dumbass. Sorry, Paul Brown. Like,
Yeah.
but no, Jamar Chase. I mean, he has your name. How do you not like him?
No, I love Jamar
Yeah,
Chase.
but like, why are you?
Because that's not what
Okay.
they need. That is not the number one priority.
That's true. But,
You saw how T. Higgins worked out.
oh my God, I forgot about T. Higgins. Yeah, add T.
They
Higgins.
got a good receiver in the second round.
He was
They can do
great.
that here. They can go and they
Yeah,
can
but-
get Bateman or Marshall or something like a. T. Higgins was a dark horse last year.
Yes, but I also like the connection, obviously.
Yes, obviously, I respect
That's the
that.
main
Burrow
reason why I'm going.
Chase connection is.
Chase.
I mean,
Burrow.
22 touchdowns
That's why.
when Burrow on the Heisman.
No,
22 of his 60 were to Chase. 40 of them combined were to Jefferson and Chase. We know how Jefferson turned out.
But I know the smart pick is Benesul.
Okay.
But it's been a little weird.
Now, personally, this is my mock draft, so I'm basing it off what I think what the team should pick. The Bengals, let's be honest, they're morons, so they're going to pick Jamar Chase. And here's the thing. My friend made this perfect analogy. I was on a podcast with him a couple days ago, and he said, what is the point of having a Ferrari if you have no insurance?
Facts.
You can't drive it.
If you crash, you're fucked.
What is the point of leasing Jamar Chase if you're never going to get off a single pass to him, ever?
Ask the Bengals that. They'll tell you. No, connection.
Exactly, right? Penne.
Maybe.
6'6", 330 pounds.
He's a menace, Peter.
He's given up one sack. He's given up one sack in almost 1,400 career snaps. That's literally
pretty
0.01%.
Really good.
That's
no.
pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Burrow gets protection. Then you look at the offense. Mixon, Boyd,
Potentially Chase.
Higgins. Potentially a nice second round receiver like Bateman or Marshall.
I like Marshall. Connection. A little bit.
Yes, that is right. I mean, Marshall had caught 8 touchdowns from Burrow
Mm-hmm.
in 2019.
Yeah, this team could actually
You get
be
that?
good.
You put Sewell at left tackle. You're set for life. Because everybody on that team is young, right? Geno Atkins just left, so anyway,
He's old. I'm
He was
sorry.
old.
I mean, the defense is
Not greatest.
It's probably like 20th.
Yeah, it's definitely bottom end, but
They
it's
have
not the
good
worst.
DBs, but
Right?
I don't like
Bates
their
and William Jackson.
linebackers.
Yeah,
but,
their linebackers.
I mean,
Well, they drafted 2 of their starting linebackers last year. Logan Wilson
out of Wyoming.
from Wyoming,
Yep.
and then Raheem, what's his name, from App State.
Yeah, it was like 3 words.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
like- I don't know. I know
He was
who
good.
you're talking
He was
about.
fine,
good.
right?
So you have your linebackers for the future.
You do.
'Cause you
D
picked-
line, Dunlap just left last year in the middle of the
They
season.
got Trey Hendrickson
They did.
on a
That was huge.
really good deal. They stole.
So I think you draft Sewell. I think you're set for life. All right, 6, Miami.
Benesul.
Okay, I like the pick.
Put him at left tackle.
Sewell needs
Two
protection.
needs protection. Two is little, so I think that's really good.
Okay.
Good protection. And he likes rolling out to his left.
I think that's their
I've noticed.
second need. Is right now is.
But
tackle.
if Sewell's still there, you got to take him.
You have to absolutely because
That's
we
why.
know the Bengals will pass up on him.
Yeah.
Be morons.
Mhm.
I have Jamar.
I like that.
I like 2. I like 2 on Jamar.
I like Jamar in Miami. That just sounds.
6 foot,
Sounds
207. Now you got because Devontae Parker, he's not necessarily young.
Yes, like 3 years ago,
He's like one of the best young receivers in the league.
now he's
Yeah,
20. I don't even know. 28 or
near in
29.
the 30s.
30.
Well, near in the 30s.
Oh, I thought you said in 30s. Yeah.
No, he's near
I
in
bet
the
you
30s.
20, 28, 29. But he's.
Then you get the 20-year-old Jamar Chase, and he just goes up and mosses people, right?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
now, you weren't just gonna throw it up to Parker, and he was gonna moss people.
Yeah.
The Dolphins do not have a receiver that can do that.
I mean,
Preston can't do that. Grant is just
Gesicki can't, even though he's tight end.
yeah.
I mean, he can catch the ball, but he can't do that.
You give it to Jamar Chase. Now you have a receiver where you can just run streaks with him.
Go routes.
Then you got slants with Grant and Parker. That's unstoppable.
And then potentially, actually, no, I'm not going to spoil my one.
Okay. Yeah, because they have another pick, right? They have 18. But I'm going Jamar Chase. All right. I believe me and you have the same pick here, but I haven't seen the draft. I'm just assuming. 7. Who you got here?
Receiver.
Devontae.
Devontae
baby.
Smith.
Devontae.
Now, Waddle, Devontae, I personally, Smith. That's kind
Yes.
of obvious in my opinion.
That's yeah. He's won the Heisman.
I've heard like people saying, "No, Waddle, this, Waddle, that." Waddle. I mean, he's good.
He's a great receiver.
But he's
I'm not
coming
saying
off.
he's bad. He just got absolutely destroyed in that Tennessee game, and we all know what happened. Leg.
Like just snapped, pretty much.
You have to pick Devontae. I mean, well, Marvin Jones, Galladay,
Gone.
out the window.
Who do they have? They have the one guy, Cephas or whatever.
Yeah, Quintez.
Quintez
He was
Cephas.
not
Is
bad.
he from Wisconsin?
Yes, they have a second round
good.
pick. They have Hawkinson,
Mm-hmm. Oh. And Swift. The young offense.
right? And then you got Stafford.
No, you don't.
Oh, you need Goff,
I don't
who's
like that.
a lot younger than
I
Stafford.
don't like Goff, but I mean,
Age-wise, you like him more than
Yes,
Stafford, but
but-
Stafford's better.
Stafford's way better. But you go down in age, so it's not that bad.
I mean, we saw Mac Jones did. I mean, just lob it up to Devontae against LSU.
Catch it. I mean, what was his most touchdown game? Was it 4 or 5? 5, yes.
In like 3 quarters too.
Mhm.
It took him out. He had 12 catches, 215 yards, and 3 touchdowns against Ohio State. By the way, that's not even he played the first half. That's it.
Yep.
He had that in the first half.
Did they trust him? Or did he play in the second half?
No, he got injured. Remember the wrist? So they didn't want to hurt him, so they just rested him.
I'm telling you what, he would have got 5.
He's an incredible route runner. He's the best route runner in college
First
football.
round runner.
Best route runner in this draft.
Yeah.
Speed demon.
Speed demon. And his hands. I mean, how can we not?
Incredible. How can we not mention those?
His separation, like, if you're playing press on him,
Yeah.
just get off. He's gonna push
You're
you.
dead.
Dead.
So we both got Devontae
Yeah.
at 7 to the
Obvious.
Lions. All right, 8 to the Panthers here. Well, a lot of defense, tight end, receiver.
I got Kyle Pitts.
Oh, man, same.
Oh, this guy. How tall is he? 6'4", 6'5".
Freaking nature.
Is
6'5".
Oh my God.
6'5", runs routes like a receiver.
Blocks like a tackle. I mean,
will go up. I mean, ask Lewis Seen of Georgia. He will go up and just moss you.
ask the Ole Miss DBs. They will give you.
Didn't he have like
they'll give
4
you-
touchdowns?
He had 4 in I think first 3 quarters.
Okay.
They'll give you a valid answer. They'll be like, yeah, you fucking moss.
Yeah, he's just a freak.
Just watch that.
I don't think I've ever seen a tight end prospect like this.
I mean, I'm trying to think.
I mean, when was there a tight end prospect this good?
No. I mean, Gronk was big.
He was hyped, but
he
he
was
wasn't.
big,
He was
but
like
he-
second round
He was mainly blocking.
out of Arizona.
And
Yes,
evolved.
and he was.
He evolved.
That's what
into-
Belichick said. Yeah,
He evolved into catching. This guy can already do it.
he can do both,
He can do both.
and he's incredible at both.
Yeah.
Honestly, if Pitts is available and the Panthers don't take him,
Matt Rule, I'm sorry, but go back to college.
because now you have, first of all, you have 2 young quarterbacks behind Bridgewater.
Mhm.
Greer, me and you witnessed him in college,
Oh, yeah.
both at Florida
Oh,
and
yeah.
West Virginia.
I remember that. He was slinging that ball.
He was.
Rocky Mountains.
Then, you also have P.J. Walker, who
Mhm.
came in, he started, he won the
XFL,
game.
right? XFL.
From the XFL, he won the
Former
game, remember?
Against, I think that was, I forget who it was. I think it was the Lions. He won. Beat them.
And he threw a couple touchdowns,
He
ran
did.
for 1 too.
Threw 2, ran for 1, I remember.
So, honestly, give Bridgewater some weapons.
I like that.
When those receivers like Moore and Samuel and
Oh.
now, because remember, this is the same thing with the Dolphins. None of those guys are going to go up and moss you. Maybe Anderson.
Maybe, no, I think he's more of like a Verts, like a slant, like not like a
And
deep.
so is Moore and Samuel.
So is more. No, they lost one. They lost more of Samuel.
They lost Samuel.
They lost Samuel.
So, to
To
the football
Washington.
team. Yeah.
The
So
football team.
now you got Pitts. Bridgewater, Lily, my man, Teddy. If you're watching this, all you can do.
Oh, he
lost him.
I mean, no cornerback is over 6'3".
There's no way a cornerback's gonna do that.
Maybe there's corner that's maybe.
There's
6'3".
some safeties that are like 6'4",
but they're skinny.
Still. I'm sorry, but
Obvious pick.
It's got to be Kapitz. All right. Broncos feel like they need defense here. Did you go defense as well?
Oh god.
You didn't go defense. That's not
Here
good.
we go. All right, so
Did you pick Trey? I
with
swear.
the ninth,
You did.
The
You picked
ninth
Lance.
the 2021 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select Trey Lance, quarterback, North Dakota State Bisons, Division 19. Listen, dude. I'm just telling you, dude. This guy, dude. I'm just saying, his hair is amazing. I just gotta say that before I even start.
Is that why you're picking it?
Yeah. Okay. That was one of the main reasons.
Okay.
But no, seriously, Drew Lock.
I
You
can't
know.
stand him. That's true.
I had hype. I used to like Drew Lock. You know, I was high in the Broncos.
Oh, before the season started? Yeah.
Sleeper team.
I had the Colts.
What did they do?
I was kind of right.
They were right. Well, they got like tennis.
They didn't make the playoffs, but they were.
Yeah, they did. Colts. They played the Bills.
Oh yeah.
But
Oh yeah, we came up short by 3. Anyway.
No, the Broncos went like 6-10, 7-9.
Okay.
I think it was their second or third year with Lock.
Second.
Yeah, enough. Get him out.
Wow.
Enough's enough.
You just don't have tolerance for him.
No, I hate this guy. Cockiest guy I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I hated him in college. I think you did too.
I did.
I
hate him in
did.
college. I thought he was criminally overrated, but I thought he was about to prove me wrong because in his first season when they put him in, he did great things.
Yeah, but
I was like, this man is actually not that bad.
no, Cortland Sutton was out. I think
That
immensely
That
contributed.
yes,
But-
for sure. Yeah.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
okay. Here's the thing about Lance. Even though he plays in Division 8.3,
Thank you.
he's,
No, let's go 8.9. Let's go 8.9.
he isn't bad.
Yeah, I mean,
38 total touchdowns, 0 interceptions.
but then people will say Division 8. I mean, that's like that's their only comeback to that. That's their only like knock.
Because I mean, he's not bad. Okay, North Dakota State only played 1 game this year with him.
Mhm.
He had 0 picks his first 14 games. In this game alone, he had 2. And that's not good for your last game, okay? That for me dropped the draft stock. You'll see a little later why. But still,
I think he's still a good athlete, good prospect.
he is.
I guess why. They'll have more success than Lance. I guarantee you that.
He's still a little tad overhyped in my opinion.
Yeah,
I'm not high on quarterbacks in this draft like everybody else is. I got 3
I'm
going. Will's got 5 in the top 10.
Whoa. You're actually right.
Yeah, you are right. I have the first 3 quarterbacks, and then you'll see where the other 2 come in.
So you got
In this one,
they select.
Broncos need some D. With the 9th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select Gregory Rousseau, edge, Miami. You don't like it?
No, I don't like it. I watched the video and it was like, why Rousseau sucks, and like that guy just looks like a dumbass. I'm just thinking. Look
Okay.
at Bengal on YouTube.
Okay, well, I mean, he had 15.5 sacks freshman year.
No, I love that pick. I was hyped about
Yeah,
that.
he's good.
Great pick.
Their defense is awful. They gave up 28 points a game.
20.
Rousseau
Put him
just
in there.
destroys people. I mean,
him
he's a one-man wrecking machine. Him and Chubb,
and Vaughn, if he doesn't.
if he comes back.
Yeah.
But-
he's an idiot,
But oh my God, it would be some special.
Mhm.
Then you got your franchise safety back there, Mr. Justin Simmons.
who they tagged.
He ain't leaving anytime
Ain't
soon.
leaving. If you give him big bucks, he'll stay until he's
They did give
40.
him, I mean,
Like, yeah.
4 years, $70 million.
They tagged him last year. Now they gave him the bucks. So.
Honestly, I think Rousseau's perfect.
And they have
fit.
Jonesy or Jewel. I think that's their first name.
Yeah, Josie Jewell
Josie Jewel. Yep.
Yep.
I like him.
out of Iowa.
Iowa.
4th year. Rousseau's a great pick here. I just think he fits. He fits the system.
He does.
Okay, if you
What-
don't have a quarterback going to the Cowboys at 10, you're a dumbass. Will.
Say quarterback.
Cornerback. We know you're high on the quarterbacks. Corner. Who you got?
I know people will disagree with this pick. I have Kyle Trask.
No, you do not.
What?
No, you do not.
Nah.
You actually have.
The lockdown machine. Throw it to him.
Pat?
You are brain dead.
Pat?
His name is Patty.
Yes,
13.
sir. Yes, sir. That's what I have.
His father's a beast. Patrick 13. Wow. Just swell.
Just incredible. I mean,
I mean,
12 pass breakups. His only interception He took it 63 yards to the house.
That was so high.
I
remember that.
He only had 29. Okay, so he only had 38 tackles. So, which really isn't a lot.
But you don't throw it to his side.
You don't throw it to him. That's why he had those stats.
Throw it to him.
You ain't throwing it to him.
I mean, if he's lined up there,
you are looking left.
This is just black.
Absolutely. You just blur that half of the field out.
And then you just gotta.
Exactly.
That's why he's so good, man.
He's incredible. Unless you got a slant coming over the top where he's on it, because what he's going to do, first of all, he's going to bump you at the line.
Yeah.
He throws you off the route. Then you make the cut,
then
and he is over top of you.
Quarterback throws it.
Bam.
And then the house.
He had 13 pass breakups. That's why. Because every time they threw it to him. And you know what helped this stock, Will?
What's that?
Is the pro day.
Doing off.
4'4". 39-inch vertical jump.
Jesus Christ.
Benched 18 reps of 225 at a 6'2", 208-pound frame.
208?
He's 208. He benched 18 reps at 225.
So he has the strength.
For sure.
See,
Absolutely.
Off those pro day stats. So.
Honestly, I love the pick.
He's a beast.
Okay.
This is a no-brainer.
Me and Will both got Pat 16. And if you don't, and even if he's not available, please take Farley.
Please take Farley.
And if you don't, you're honestly stupid.
Don't take. Someone was saying, take Tyson Campbell. Oh, dude,
like he's not bad.
He's not bad.
But Surtain and Farley are both so much better.
And J.C. Horn. I mean,
J.C. Horn
I wouldn't take him
incredible.
there.
He's in the first round for you, right? Yeah, same for me. All right, 11. Speed to this one here.
Jalen Waddle.
Okay, I'm a fan of that, but I like the pick. You get Galladay, then Waddle.
That's it. And they have Sterling Shepard and
Slayton and Evan Ingram.
Do they have a big play receiver though? If they don't pick Waddle, no.
No, absolutely not.
That's
Shepard's too old for that.
Slayton
might be.
Well, I don't
now
think
you got
there yet.
Okay.
Now you got Waddle, good speed. I think Daniel Jones needs that. He needs a receiver like that. And then
like when he lines up, you immediately put a safety over top of him, right?
Have to. And
like
then that opens up. Good point.
Yeah.
Good point. That opens up Sterling Shepard outside.
Pro Bowl Evan Ingram.
Saquon. Wow, this team, man.
They can be good. They just, in my opinion, they have the wrong QB at the helm.
I mean,
Danny Dimes is not it right now.
Yeah.
So I don't have offense. I actually have defense.
Yeah, that was my second. Do you have
I have Cody Paige.
Yeah, Cody Paige, yeah.
For Michigan.
That's pretty obvious, too.
Incredible. Watched a story on him the other day just to learn more about him. Man came from a broken down
There you go.
poverty home in Africa. Came to the U.S. and made a living off of football. Now he's about to get drafted. Just an incredible story. Cody Paige. He's a top 15 talent in the draft, I think.
Yep.
And one of the best edges. I think he's the third best
He's a beast.
behind Rousseau and Aziz.
Yep.
All right, 12 to the Eagles.
Rashawn Slater, tackle.
Okay, yeah, I like
Pretty
that pick.
obvious, in my opinion.
Okay.
Their O-line sucks.
Their O-line is
This is
awful.
one of the
Their
worst.
O-line is awful.
Like, they had some guy from Australia, rugby player, playing O-line. Just, God.
Wow.
He's their starter if they don't pick a corner, or they don't pick
Wow.
So,
Wow. Okay.
Now, there are some good ones in the second round, but I think, Rashawn Slater's a beast. Pick him up,
Beast.
he can be a good addition.
PFF grade of 90.1. Third best out of any O-lineman.
You have?
I have Caleb Farley.
Oh,
Their corners are so old.
God.
Oh, my Lord.
I
I mean, Avonte Maddox is like 30.
I hate-
Mills is like 32.
I hate Mills.
No, he's a moron.
He always look, okay. Juju, we all know about Juju. He's an idiot.
Okay.
He dances. But this was before he was dancing.
Okay.
Mills, dead ass, spit
Okay.
during COVID in Juju's face mask.
Oh, my God.
On his face in the Eagles game.
And then he gets burned.
And then he gets
And Darius Slay is DK Metcalf's son.
We
So,
don't
really,
need, we don't need to explain what happened.
Farley is, first of all, he's huge. He's
Okay.
like 6'3", 220.
And
he's
I love
enormous.
tall corners are always.
Yeah, and he did opt out. But here's Will. Only 20 solo tackles. 4 interceptions. 2 of those are pick sixes. 13
That's
pass
awesome.
breakups
Nice. That's
in
great
2019,
stats.
2020.
Really good stats.
Eagles, good one-on-one corners. They lack it. Farley, a perfect match, in my opinion.
Put him on. Honestly, he can be your best corner
He
day
can be
one.
on anybody.
I'm not
He can
kidding.
be on anybody.
He can guard Hopkins.
He's my kind of Okuda. I think Okuda was an absolute bust.
I think, Okuda, I'll give him another chance, but
But still, he was a bust.
he was hurt though. Well, we'll see what happens. But
13 of the Chargers. So you got
This has to be really obvious.
Okay.
Christian Darsow.
They have to take an offensive lineman. I have Slater.
This is my next. Yeah, because Slater.
Yeah, they have to take an offensive lineman. Their offensive line is terrible. Imagine Herbert with an offensive line and Keenan, and Eckler healthy. I mean, and Mike Williams.
And if they would have kept Hunter Henry,
ridiculous. I mean,
great.
Herbert 30 touchdowns.
He almost threw. How many did he have? Like 20 something.
29.
Without an O-line.
32 times he was sacked. 9th most in the entire NFL.
You're lucky he didn't have a Joe Burrow.
Exactly.
You're lucky.
Because their O-line is criminally overrated.
It's horrible.
It's so awful. Like, people are like, oh, Herbert's fine. Burrow's over here getting sacked. I know he is.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, you have Darrisaw, correct?
Christian, yep. Out of
Virginia Tech? I got Slater.
Beast, right tackle.
All right. 14. I actually think we might have the same pick here. 14 of the Vikings. I think they need an O-line as well.
Legendary Tucker.
Yes, sir. Okay, our picks are like on fire right now.
I mean, this
incredible.
This guy's pancakes.
He does. Interior O-lineman.
Interior O-lineman.
Imagine
guard.
In interior, like he's right guard, I think.
He's right.
Imagine him playing right, and you running, and then Billy Price, and you running. Dalvin Cook up the right side.
Just imagine that.
And there he goes. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. He's into the clear. Stiff arm. He is gone.
To the crib.
MVP.
Yeah, there you go.
Of that offensive line. Remember like 2 years ago that they had Keenum in the NFC Championship? The offensive line was great. So we thought. They played a good defensive line with Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham, and Chris Long, and they lost 38-7 in the NFC Championship in Philly.
Yep, I remember that.
So
look back at that.
Sorry, it's in the line. I know it was a long time ago, but still.
Yep.
And look at the interior defense in their league. Kenny Clark, Zadarius Smith, Khalil Mack, Akeem Hicks.
Jesus Christ. Sean Gary. The list goes on.
Block, for God's sakes. Yep. All right, and so he'll be that. He's 6'4", 300 pounds.
Big boy.
And has allowed a quarterback pressure in 2% of the snaps he's taken.
How many? Do you know how many snaps? Probably
I think it's like 1,500.
Yeah.
It's 2% of 1,500. Like,
wow.
Like that's like 15.
20 or 15.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. All right, 15 of the Patriots. This is very intriguing.
Honestly, I'm saying Bill Belichick, he can go anywhere.
He really could. He will.
He likes small school guys.
He does.
Yeah, but I
remember Duggar last year.
Yeah.
That worked out great. He's good.
This pick, I think they need receiver.
I cannot agree. Waddle?
No, I already had Waddle.
Oh yeah, you already had Waddle.
So
I have.
May surprise. I don't know if this is surprising, but
okay.
Who would you rather have, Rondell Moore or Rashad Bateman? Who would you rather have on your team? Day one starter. Who's gonna be Rondell
Bateman?
I got Rashad Bateman.
Rondell Moore. I'm not just saying this because I'm an IU fan. Criminally overrated. He had an incredible game when they played Ohio State. I'm not going to deny that. However,
it's one game, by the way, too. It's one game. But
this man, this part of his leg is absolute glass.
I mean, it's the Falcons. Okay, Falcons defense is
right there. Yeah. Kenny Galladay's down here as well.
I mean, you got.
I mean, this is ridiculous. Okay, so you have Bateman. Going to the Patriots.
I love this pick.
I love Rashad. He's an incredible receiver.
He had a little down here, but it was a bad year for him.
Remember the game against Penn State?
I remember that.
So people are saying Rondell Moore is a better big play receiver than Rashad Bateman. Against Penn State in that game, 7 catches.
I don't know who said that.
203 yards on only 7 catches. Well, it's 29 yards a catch. 2 touchdowns. They upset Penn State. They rushed the field. That was 2 years ago. And that's when they had one of their best seasons. He was out a little bit this year. He comes back. Tanner Morgan threw 6 touchdowns in the 3 games. 5 of them were to Bateman. He loves him.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I think, well, I guess Cam, because they turned it back. But
who you got?
I mean, Jalen Waddle. Belichick comes up with those gems,
like
man.
Those.
I think he will still be available. And Belichick, my man, you're you're a top 5 greatest coach of all time. I will put you at top 10.
He's a great coach.
If you take this pick.
Yeah.
If you don't take the pick, if you don't take Waddle, please take Jalen Waddle. 4.3 speed, great competitiveness, perfect fit in the Bills system.
Yep. Now, the only problem is the quarterback. I hate the quarterback.
Yeah, Cam is
He's
ass. I'm
horrible.
sorry, but he's terrible.
It sucks that Waddle
Why would they resign him?
It stinks because that's going to be missed talent for a few years.
Exactly.
If they pick
They get a
Waddle,
new quarterback. They need to get a
stinks.
new one. They can get a new one free agency maybe, but
Yeah. I mean, pick
as
up,
of now, I mean, you got Stidham
even
and
if
Newton.
even if they sign Jimmy, I mean, him and Waddle, I mean, that's
Yeah, I don't
best,
hate it.
but it's better than Newton.
It's
throwing.
better than Newton and Waddle for sure.
God.
He's not going to throw. I mean, Waddle's going to get jet sweeps. He's going to have more rushing yards than receiving yards.
Yep.
Halfway through, J.C. Horn. 16. Pick number 16 to the Cardinals. Well, he got. You know who I got.
Caleb Farley.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah, I love the pick.
Because Patrick Peterson's
Those
old ass
corners?
is out.
That's literally exactly what I said.
Oh, good, nice. And they
Yeah.
have Byron Murphy, who is
Good.
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 Good, but
Buddha.
I like this pick. Buddha Baker.
Safeties are incredible.
He's one of
Jalen Thompson he's a backup. That's how good their safeties are.
Jalen Thompson.
Yes.
His fucking backup.
Yes.
Wow. that
But they
doesn't
need
seem right.
they need a guy who can go man to man.
That's what
I mean,
Caleb
some
Farley can do.
okay, yeah, exactly. That's what he does. That's what I had him into the Eagles
And
for.
Horn. They can both do that.
Horn does that. Horn just pissed off Seth Williams when they played.
Oh, yeah.
4 pass breakups. He had 2 interceptions against Seth
Did
Williams.
Seth have any catches?
Maybe he had
2 or 3.
He batted down 4 passes, picked off Bo Nix twice, and Seth Williams had 3 catches for 17 yards.
Yeah, I'm guessing no touchdown.
No, not one. And South Carolina won 24-10.
Yep.
Okay, moving on. I feel like this pick, there's a certain guy that should definitely go here, and that I have going here at 17 to Oakland or Las Vegas. Well,
So you're probably wondering how this guy's still on my big board. I don't know how.
okay,
The Raiders. Are we on the Raiders?
yes,
Freaking fucking tackling machine.
Micah.
Yeah, bro. Fucking Mike.
Okay, yeah,
Micah
yeah.
in Las Vegas.
Yeah, okay. That's a great combo. I agree. I also have a linebacker.
Mhm.
I feel
I'm
like he's
guessing-
general consensus.
Who do you have? I don't know. You have.
Jeremiah Owusu Koromoa
pick.
out of Notre Dame.
He was just there. If Micah wasn't on the board,
He's there, right? You bring him up.
They're both. We already talked about Micah. So.
Great middle linebackers. 93 solo tackles in 27 games. In the 27 career games he started. 10 sacks, 5 forced fumbles.
Did he have any picks? He's not.
He had 1.
Yeah, he's not known.
He
for
made plays
coverage,
everywhere on the
but-
field.
Yeah.
He's more of an edge that can drop.
Yes, that's what he can
Middle
start off.
linebacker,
He can
right?
rush.
Yeah, exactly.
He can also drop. He can,
So-
he can also guard a lot of running backs. That's what I like about him.
All right.
Good player.
Okay, 18 to the Dolphins. I had Chase up top. Who did you have up top?
Dolphins.
Sewell.
Sewell.
Okay.
So now that you have Sewell, you need someone behind him that can run the damn ball.
Najee.
Pick Najee here.
Yeah, yes, sir.
So wait, do you have
I love the pick. I do not have him, but that is one of my favorite picks. I think I've
Najee in
heard.
Miami? Chase in
Incredible.
Miami? Incredible.
The SEC offense. Tua and Najee have also worked together.
Tua Najee. Oh my god.
The chemistry there is incredible.
And you have Sewell left side. Give it to the ball. Sweep it left side. Dolphins will go 16-0. 17-0. Sorry.
Okay.
17 games.
Oh, yeah.
I got Najee. That's
I already had them pick a receiver, pick a playmaker. Now they need someone to protect Tua.
exactly.
This is where I put Darisaw.
Good pick.
Big time.
Big
95.6 on the PFF. The only offensive lineman in the draft that has a higher one is Sewell.
Yeah.
So Darisaw is a really good pick. I think Slater's like the favorite. I think people like him more than they like Darisaw, but I'm still going Darisaw here. Okay, 19 to Washington.
Jeremiah Usu-Koromoro.
Like the pick.
Next.
Defense is already
Next
loaded
best
on the
linebacker.
sides with
Just add another
Sweat, Payne, Young,
young.
and you got Lusu
Add one more player. Add one more.
Their
That
defense is so
is
good.
And they signed
Oh
God. And they signed William Jackson.
Jesus
Really underrated player.
Christ.
from
They got
Bengals.
Fabian Maru back there.
Yep. I mean, I like his game.
I did not pick.
And they have Landon Collins. Well, actually, no, did they have Landon Collins or is he on the Giants?
I think he's on the Giants now.
Wait. I don't know. But
Okay, anyway.
this team is good. They're going to be good.
Alex Smith retired like 2 days ago,
He did.
so you got to pick a quarterback here.
I think I got him going quarterback second round.
Mac attack. Mac Jones falls
I like
to
that.
19, and Washington grabs it.
Great pick.
I love it. You realize how gunslinging that's going to be? Because he's used to, like, all the receivers he's going to have at Alabama. They're so fast. Terry T. Steven Sims.
Terry.
Logan Thomas.
Scary
Scary Terry and Mac.
The Scary Terry Mack sack. I'm just telling you what. put that on a T-shirt. That is just.
Every Washington fan's wearing that. Every fan in DC is
I don't
wearing
care
that.
if you're in a football team.
No, neither do I.
Terry McIntyre. That's all you need on your shirt.
Sure. We're done.
Stop it.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah,
22 the Bears.
20. Bears. Oh God.
They need a lot.
They need a lot. This is a surprise pick. I got him going offensive line because this offensive
So do
line
I.
sucks.
So do I.
This offensive line
You got
sucks. Samuel Cosme,
Wow. Texas?
Texas.
Like
I
the
love
pick.
this guy.
Like the pick.
I mean,
I've been going like 30.
he's a beast.
He's a beast.
He can pancake too.
He is.
Big
He's
boy.
great.
I don't know how big he is.
Huge.
Yeah. I mean, he's probably like 6'6", 6'5",
Yeah.
30 something. He's a monster.
He is.
I don't know the other. Who do you have? Do you have a tackle or guard?
Tackle.
I'm
Outside
guessing-
player. Dominant force. 6'6", 313. Mr. Alex Leatherwood.
Okay. That's a little surprising.
It is.
I like the pick.
The Bears' quarterback situation is not great. Nevertheless, offensive line
Never good.
is garbage.
Yep.
Okay?
I mean,
They gave up 36 sacks last year. No time to throw. Leatherwood gave up 2 sacks on 132 snaps.
at Alabama.
5 quarterback pressures in 832 snaps.
That's
5 divided by 832.
zero.
It is 0.006.
Right.
It is 0.6%, and that's all the reason we need. Headed to Indianapolis.
Union Chicago.
No.
Oh, I thought you meant Leatherwood.
No. We're going to pick 21 to the Colts.
Oh, I got my boy from the U, Jalen Phillips.
I love that pick.
I love this
Edge.
guy. He's one of my favorite prospects.
Houston's I'm sorry, he ain't staying. He's going to first of all, he's going to Baltimore. I'm sorry.
Who?
Justin Houston.
Oh yeah.
He's been in talks with Baltimore all week.
He's gone.
And even if he doesn't go to Baltimore, he's still leaving.
He's going somewhere. But I love this
Gives
guy.
Jalen Phillips edge. I like the
We,
pick.
we love Miami edges.
We do. We're so Phillips.
Phillips.
Like the edges.
I
I
like
do.
the edges. I just love this pick.
And
Colts.
Roche.
Add. There's three.
He's,
Add to the defense. I know some people want receiver.
that's who I have. Perfect fit for the offense.
Yeah.
Mr. Rashad Bateman.
Wow.
To the Colts.
Him and Pittman, just imagine.
That is sick. Okay. Incredible. I'm sorry. You give Carson Wentz that help. 6'2", 210. He ran a 4.41 40. Perfect combo of speed and strength.
Yep.
And a lot of people compare him to T.Y. Hilton.
Mm-hmm.
And T.Y. Hilton's career come to an end.
Yep.
Literally, you take him out of the factory, you replace T.Y. Hilton.
Did they resign T.Y. Hilton? I think they did.
Yeah, they did.
But I don't
He's old.
like
Okay,
that.
He's old.
Signing.
All right, 22 to the Tennessee Titans. I say you have to go defense.
I gotta go defense. You gotta go corner. Corner.
Corner or edge.
Corner edge.
Got to be corner edge.
I didn't go edge because they signed Bud.
Okay.
That was the main one for me.
Okay.
And they still, what's his name?
I have like an edge middle linebacker combo guy.
What's
I
that
like
guy
it.
from Boston
I
College
like
they
the
have?
pick. Harold Landry.
But I got J.C. Horn.
Wow, I like that pick.
Because they lost Adoree.
Okay.
And they lost Malcolm Butler.
That is true.
Dude.
So cornerbacks kind of.
Is King? Not Kevin King. What's his name? Is Desmond King?
Desmond King's still there. Vaccaro's there.
Okay.
So
Well,
we're
he's safety. Well, he can play both.
Yeah, he play both.
And they have Ken Byard, but they're all getting up there in age.
They are both. Especially
Not King,
Byard.
but those guys, yeah. So pick up Horn, great man guy.
Okay.
I like it. Defense
I got
is
an
great.
edge guy that also played middle linebacker. I'll give you a hint who he is. Had the game-winning sack in overtime to win at Oklahoma State, none other than Joseph Osai.
There you go.
Incredible player. He's not big, okay? But he just gets off the edge so
That's what I like
fast.
about him.
He's like Adam Anderson.
Exactly.
He gets off the edge so
just-
fast.
There.
Yeah, just this move
Push him
just gets
off.
around. Yep, right.
Push him off there.
Pressure. And the Titans they were awful at sacking. 19 sacks in 16 games.
They brought in Clowney.
That's the worst.
Didn't help.
Didn't help at all. He's a wash. Sorry, Browns, but
They have a problem with developing edges.
they do. Big
That's why-
time.
But
Matt Dickerson, when they brought him in, thought he was going to be a next star. He hasn't done anything. He's still there. He hasn't done anything.
still there. I thought he was cut.
He's still there.
Where was he? I mean,
He's one on the bench. They haven't developed him at all.
So I'm scared that they won't be able to develop him, but I hope they will.
I'm going with the side. I like the pick.
I like
All right, Jets.
I got I mean, you can go honestly anywhere on the
Oh, offensive tackle or running
tackle,
back or
honestly.
yeah.
So I got edge.
Okay.
They need
Wow.
edge.
Okay, I like it.
I got the boy from Georgia,
Aziz.
the menace to society.
He is a menace
Aziz
to society.
Ojulari. I mean, oh my god.
He had a career
He's a
game.
menace.
No, he literally had a average edge career in one game. 4 sacks, 2 forced fumbles in one game against Cincinnati.
I mean, that's what's up.
Yeah, I know you remember
I remember that game.
in a safety.
James Hudson, don't block him. It's fine.
No, he tried.
He tried.
Uh,
I remember.
Thanks, Peter. That's not good.
I mean, he had fell on his ass every play. God, no, I mean, that game. I'm sorry, but that game was horrible.
Yeah.
We choked that so horribly.
Okay, well.
You know what? I'm not even trying to be mean. Luke Fickle, I swear to God. I swear to God.
But okay, just keep ranting about your boy Aziz.
Menace to society. That's a bad thing, but
He
in
is
football,
so scary.
in football, you want this type of player.
He's so
Like,
scary.
if I see him, like if I'm lined up left tackle and I see this guy,
This is me.
yeah, and I'm coming
Yep.
off the edge. Yep.
I'm walking off the
You
field.
retire there. You retire. He's just gonna
Breaking news: after 3 games in the NFL, Chase Gibson has retired.
That
As an
tackle,
offensive
number
tackle.
1 prospect retired. Don't know why, but he was facing Aziz that last week.
He's
So
so good.
he's so good. I mean, I like the name too, Aziz.
Aziz
Like,
Ojulari. That is so intimidating.
so intimidating.
You gotta go. Jets defense will be good. Yeah, it's
Who
true.
do you have?
I have Frank Gore's old
Wait, what?
Najee. Najee to the Jets.
Oh, I'm mad about that pick because I want.
Because you want the Steelers together.
God, if that actually happens,
But I think it will. I'm sorry, but like
I don't
they
want
need him. Are you kidding me? Your number 1 running back cannot be Frank Gore.
I thought he was dead.
He's like 65.
He's like 78. Like he had one good game. That was against the Rams. Which
Frank
they won.
Gore,
Frank
and
Gore.
in his 88th season, at 110 years old, 48,000 rushing yards in his career,
How many touchdowns? Like,
482. Incredible.
yeah, I like that pick. They need running back.
They need running
Robert
back.
Sala,
Yeah, dude.
psycho. He'll
All right.
develop him.
Your team, Steelers, 24. ETN? Do you have ETN?
It's not that I dislike ETN.
Okay.
Me personally,
I think he's overrated, to be
I think
honest.
he's overrated. That's why I'm taking ETN.
You are.
I'm
Okay.
taking ETN.
Gotcha.
If they pick Javonte Williams,
You will be happy.
I'll be. If they pick
First,
Javonte
personally, I
Williams,
think he had a better season,
he did.
for sure, than ETN. I don't think he's
But-
better overall.
The reason why I like ETN is he has experience. In
Yes,
football.
that is
4 years of straight, just
Yeah.
he was the man.
When he chose to stay last year, everyone was surprised.
I mean, he didn't have.
Why do you think? Because he would have gone first round.
First round. I mean, he still is going first round.
Exactly.
I don't know if you have him going.
I
will see. But
we'll see. Yeah.
he could slide second.
Yeah, he could for sure. Yeah.
But yeah, Steelers need running back. This run game is fucking horrible.
This running game is horrible because of the offensive line.
It's true, and that's why.
And that's why I
it could go
have
either way.
Mr. Jalen Mayfield, a absolute beast. I saw him. Okay, Tommy Togiai, incredible player
I remember
for
him.
Ohio State.
So yeah,
He got pushed flat on his ass every snap against Jalen Mayfield.
Yep.
Okay, I know Ohio State destroyed him, or they didn't even play.
you play.
This was 2 years ago.
What a
My
destroy.
bad. Ohio State did destroy him.
Yeah,
However,
doesn't matter. Mayfield.
Togiai, every single time Mayfield is like this, it's one push, he's down.
Yep.
What else do I need to say?
Beast. Do you
The
know how old
Steelers
he
are
is?
averaging. You only gave up 14 sacks. You're only averaging 111 rushing yards a game.
That's horrible.
That is
I mean,
awful.
and
I'm
we
sorry.
don't have running back, so I think.
No.
But we'll go tackle next pick.
All right.
Yeah, next.
They,
Jags.
they get back to that ground and pound team. He's 6'5", 320. So
Yeah. They should be-
Jags. You have to go offensive line, in my opinion.
Oh, I don't have offensive line.
What do you got? Defense. Someone
I
defense.
got my boy, our boy.
Say it.
He plays a team in Texas.
Okay.
He's from a college, TCU. He had
Trayvon.
He's had one of the best picks I've ever seen in my life.
Trayvon. Morig.
Trayvon Morig.
Oh, wow. Love the pick.
This
I
guy.
love it. I love it.
I like tackle too.
They don't got corners.
They need
so
tackle too.
They don't got corners.
This guy, he can play corner. Put
Yeah.
him down there.
Okay.
He's like a hybrid.
Okay.
Linebacker slash safety slash corner.
He's like the Mike of the team.
Exactly. He'll be the leader in 2 years.
Wow.
Fast. I don't know how tall he is.
He is incredible. I'm not gonna lie. I have him going 34.
I forget. He had this pick against Kansas State. Yeah, it was like I forget. It was in the end
tipped
zone.
around a little
It was
bit.
tipped around. Just makes an incredible catch.
Okay.
That's did it for me.
Okay.
You have
I have Liam Echenberg.
from Offensive Line University.
Yeah. They breed
them.
these guys. Notre Dame offensive line will go up in. Okay, let's say just you put up all Notre Dame offensive line team, and they had them play 17 games. They would not give up one sack.
Even if they're going up against,
I mean, well, you could literally just put Quentin Nelson there against 4 defensive linemen, he wouldn't give up a sack. He'd basically kill all of them.
murder them.
You're like, he blocks like this. He's like so aggressive. But Echenberg's the same way.
Yeah.
Killer mentality. Jags, let's be honest, they haven't had a good offensive line since they went to the AFC Championship.
And even then, it wasn't.
And drafting Juwan Taylor was a good pick.
Good pick.
Didn't do anything. So
We'll give him a chance. Another chance.
Echenberg, truly elite running game. Remember who they got back there? James
What a story.
Robinson.
Oh, that guy.
Undrafted.
Drafted out.
Leads
Illinois
all
State.
rookies rushing yards. And he's 21 years old. So
You got running back for the next 15 years.
Yeah.
You got
Frank Gore Jr. There literally is a Frank Gore Jr., but that's what we're talking about.
Grambling. Is it a Grambling?
Yep. Anyway, to the Browns. We both hate them, but we had to make a pick for him. Will, worst possible pick. I'm taking Kyle Trask.
You know what? Just because it's the Browns, I'm going to actually go with Kyle Trask.
All right, actually make the pick.
All right, actually make the pick. So I think this team, they'll finish second. I'm not trying to spoil my future, but I think
I have them finishing first by a lot.
no. Well, I got them second. I think Ravens got that first bag.
Fuck that, we're terrible.
You know, Steelers finishing last, baby.
Yes, they are. I agree with that.
I actually agree. But Bengals, we're going off topic. Anyway, I got Cody Paige.
Ooh.
I like that pick.
Yeah, they gotta get D line, dude.
You gotta get D-line. I can see Barmore. I can see Pay. I can see.
I have Christian Barmore on
There you
Alabama. They need interior D line.
Yes, they do.
Garrett, Goodson, Olivier Vernon. They need their run stuffer in the middle. Get this guy 6'3", 310.
God,
He's an absolute tank. And listen to this. Regular season, 15 solo tackles, 8 sacks, 3 forced fumbles. Okay, that's not bad.
Not bad.
During the playoffs, this is 2 games. 8 tackles, 2 sacks, 2 pass breakups, 2 forced fumbles. Just during the college football playoff. Showed out during the postseason. Got him going here. Really a must pick for the Browns if you have something taken. On to Baltimore. I know you hate him. Give me a good one. Give me Terrace. You can give me Terrace.
Terrace. I'm not going Terrace here.
Rondell?
Because after that Marquise Brown tape I saw about yesterday
No, he's
morning.
garbage.
Well, no, but you saw that tape.
What?
He's fucking burning. You didn't see the tape?
Of what?
Marquise Brown. Do you not see the tape?
What was he doing?
He was just burning people left and right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey.
I'll show you it after the show.
Okay, yeah, show me that.
I got them going edge.
Okay, I do as well.
I got them going the man you were raving about from Texas,
Joseph?
Osai.
Wow,
Did you
okay.
like that pick?
I love that pick. I really do. Except I think he's a little too small. Actually, he reminds me of Matt Judon.
He does.
Judon is small.
And they can develop those type of players. That's
Yes,
what I like
exactly.
about the Ravens. They're good at developing.
We are good at developing
these
defense.
linebackers.
Defense especially.
Patrick Queen.
I mean, I wanted us to take Rousseau, but there's nobody's going to be available. Last time we took 2 players out of Miami, that kind of worked.
Oh, yeah.
Ray Lewis
Remember
and
that.
Ed
Ed Reed.
Reed. So that kind of worked out.
Top 10
yeah.
all time.
Oh, yeah. Ray Lewis is the best middle linebacker of all time, and Ed Reed's the best safety of all time, so, in my opinion. But really, they're actually second to Ronnie Lott, but still.
Yeah.
I have Edge as well, and I think this is an absolute steal.
He-
Aziz to the Ravens at 27.
And to be honest with you, I like the pick, but the Steelers fan, that's
Scary.
That scares me.
Yeah, it is.
It scares the
It's
Bengals.
scary if any other
Scares the
team takes him
Browns.
to me.
You don't
I mean,
want him. You don't want
I
to go
mean,
against
he needs to, he should have been a top 10 pick. I'm sorry.
Why?
He's
Why?
so good.
Is it because those teams don't need an edge? Is that the reason why?
I mean, Broncos do, in my opinion. They took Rousseau. Listen to this, Will. Against UC, 4 tackles, 3 sacks, 2 forced fumbles in 1 game.
Yep.
Pass rush grade of 91.7. It's the best in the draft. The entire draft.
He's a beast. He's just
I need to take him.
a special player.
Hopefully he's available. And he really embodies Georgia's program.
Mm-hmm.
psycho defensive players.
We've seen this.
Roquan Smith, Lorenzo Carter.
Oh my God, Lorenzo Carter. I mean, my God, that guy. He is something.
Tyson Campbell in this year's draft.
Potentially, he can.
J.R. Reed at the Rams.
You know what all those players have?
What?
CTE. They will. All those players, I guarantee you, will eventually get CTE.
They hit so hard.
Get Antonio
I would
Brown.
never, like, if you had to choose a college to get hit by a random defensive player from, I know it's random, but I would not pick Georgia.
I don't know.
You're a moron if you pick Georgia. They might kill you.
I wouldn't count it out.
All right, on to the New Orleans Saints at 28. Who you got here?
I mean,
Middle linebacker is what I said.
Trask.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, I like the middle linebacker, but I got them going with a speedster. Speedy
Rondale?
receiver. No, not Rondale. Rondale's overhyped.
Okay.
This is actually, I don't know how I feel about this pick, but I got him going with Elijah Moore.
Wow.
He's sliding into the top first round.
I like the pick. I love Elijah.
I love Elijah. We love him.
Incredible. He's
In that Egg Bowl game, God, he went off. Beast.
revenge. Remember, he really lost him the game the year before.
I think Zaven Collins or Nick Bolton,
You're an absolute freaking genius, my guy. I have Zaven Collins.
I mean, this guy.
He is insane at Tulsa. I know you guys crushed. Well, you didn't crush Tulsa, but you
No, we didn't crush him.
Did he scare you in that game?
He scared me. He sacked Ritter. I don't know. He sacked him at least once. He just knocked his job.
Had forced. Okay, couldn't put pressure on Tom Brady during the playoff game, right? Saints couldn't do it.
No.
At all. Collins is a nightmare at doing that. 4 sacks, 54 tackles, 2 forced fumbles, 4 interceptions, 2 pick sixes, including one in overtime to seal the game.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah, he's just...
Put him in the middle of the Saints D, please.
Just put him...
Do me a favor and just do that.
He can
Incredible.
Like
Absolutely
that.
incredible.
He can... Him and... What's his name? What's his name?
Mario Davis.
Mario Davis.
I didn't even think about that.
Just think about that. And Lattimore. This Saints team, they're always in it. And if you had him...
Facts. 29 to the Packers. I think you need to go receiver. I'm sorry. Devontae needs some help. Alan Lazard is not getting it done. That's why they didn't win the NFC Championship games. Their receivers are garbage.
But, I also didn't win the championship
Kevin King!
Kevin King! And they re-signed him. What the fuck was that?
Why would you? That's
Why would
so
you do that?
dumb. Why would you?
So I got him going corner because I hate Kevin King.
He's so garbage.
He's one of the worst corners I've ever seen in the NFL. The only corner that's worse than him is Artie Burns. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Horrible.
Anyway,
this is what they'll do. They're gonna take Tyson Campbell.
Wow.
It's gonna be surprising, but he's actually gonna pan out great.
he is a great player.
He's
Again,
a great player. I like him.
CTE bred psycho from Georgia.
What he's gonna do is he's gonna tackle like this. Just run full speed. And
every single time.
He's gonna kill skids.
All right.
On the field.
Yeah, that's facts. I got a receiver. They got Adams. Go up and make catches. Lazard, go up and drop balls.
That's real sauce. I'm not trying to be weird.
Don't.
All right,
Okay.
I won't take it that way.
Please don't.
I got you. Do you have Rondell?
Speedster.
Rondell?
Not Rondell. Not Terrence Marshall.
Oh, I think I know.
Not Elijah Moore. Kadarius Toney, baby. He's so good. Me and Will, 2 years ago, commentating. We're watching Florida take on Miami.
Yeah, first game.
He's a sophomore. We know nothing about him. He's not even in the starting rotation for the Florida receivers.
Third.
Catches a screen pass on 3rd down. Breaks not 1, not 2, but 3 tackles. Runs away from Greg Rousseau. Goodbye. Have a nice day. 63 yards. The Casa. Touchdown. 7-0. Ran a 4.45 40. 1,000 yards, 11 total touchdowns, averaged 14 yards a catch. And literally all Trask had to do. Nice little screen pass. There goes Tony. Goodbye.
Rodgers might pitch it or not pitch. Chuck it.
So he doesn't put as much pressure on himself.
Exactly.
Throwing the deep balls to receivers who cannot catch.
Marco has about as good.
You're scaling because the eyes close right through his
He just
head.
doesn't catch.
Here's Shepard. Oh God. Right. Here's Equanimus, Miss St. Brown. Oh God, he got it. So yeah, please take Tony for the love of God, or your team's never gonna make the Super Bowl. Bills.
So
Such a good team.
Defense.
I do as well. Edge?
Oh, D-line. D-line.
Okay, interior.
Interior.
Oh,
You might as well say it.
Christian.
My boy Christian
Christian.
Barmore. Yep.
I love that. That's a great pick.
Him in Buffalo. I love that.
Dude,
He's-
Mario Addison's getting old.
He is. He's getting up there year by year. Like a lot of players, year by year, slowly.
He was like a household name in like 2012, so that was 9 years ago. He's old.
Barmore. Plug him in day one. Dio. Nose tackle. Put him in nose tackle.
I got another edge from Miami.
You got
Jalen
Jalen.
Phillips.
Ooh, I like
8
that.
sacks, 45 tackles. Incredible. They could not get off the field against Mahomes. He just lit them up.
Yep.
And because they couldn't get pressure on him.
Mhm.
Now, it is hard to get pressure on Mahomes, but guess who showed you the formula for doing that? Tampa Bay.
Oh yeah.
They just rushed the hell out of him.
Well, then again, the O-line,
It was garbage.
garbage.
I haven't taken it off the line, but still, like, it's hard tackling, but they showed you why. And they put pressure on a quarterback, they can get to the Super Bowl. Bills Mafia will be rowdy
Oh,
again.
yeah. Love Bills Mafia.
Wyatt Davis. That's all I got to say as we head to the Chiefs at 31.
So I love that guy.
You
Ohio
got?
State. You got Wyatt Davis.
I have Wyatt Davis.
So I
They need
actually-
interior. Like, run the damn ball, please.
I have the boy Zaven Collins going to Kansas City.
Wow.
That just the thought of that.
I mean, they don't have any linebackers that, like, come to mind as, like, a great middle linebacker that can make tackles and picks and
And they
Collins
signed-
can.
I was gonna go tackle or O-line, but they got Joe Tooney, so I'm like,
It's true, but
is he a
he's
guard?
tackle.
Oh shit,
Interior, Wyatt Davis.
that's tough. I'm still gonna go Collins, but
Okay.
I might change that
Okay.
in the future. I'll still
Mock
stick.
draft 3 points coming from Will Stewart on the
I have
Pregame
to.
Press
I might-
website.
I might change
We'll see
one
it.
pick.
Yeah, he was harassed during the Super Bowl, so please go offensive line for the love of God.
Yeah.
All right, last pick, Super Bowl champs, Tampa Bay
So, I got defense,
as well. Edge,
interior.
that's what I got.
I got this guy, him with Vita Vea. Vita Vea.
Okay.
You know, this guy is you might not know this guy.
Okay.
I was watching this tape about an hour ago, 2 hours.
Wow. Okay.
Davion Nixon from Iowa.
He is good.
Have you heard the name?
Yes. Oh yeah, of course I have.
He's a sleeper, in my opinion.
I think I'm like on like 50. But
I'm going 50. But this,
he's good. I'm not gonna lie. He's a good player.
He's one of the best run stoppers.
He just goes gap.
He skills.
Gap.
Go in gap. Bam.
He splits the gap.
He
on-
got bam.
I mean, one time, okay, I saw this during Iowa, Minnesota. They handed it off to Mo Ibrahim, who's incredible.
Yeah. from
Running
Minnesota,
back, right?
Yeah.
Nixon comes up the A gap where he's there. It's a draw, so he's coming this way.
Yeah.
Dixon's right here. He's right here,
Yeah, I literally saw his highlight
right through.
right through.
Ibrahim runs into him, has to go the other way, ends up being a loss of 3.
That's why.
Nixon didn't even get the tackle for loss,
Mhm.
but he forced him to go the other way. And that's the plays you need to make.
Yeah.
They don't even have to be tackles.
They don't
Just make the damn play.
be there. He's so big
Exactly.
and large. So that's what I got. And you have?
My boy, very underestimated this year. He's incredible. Jason Owe, edge from Penn State.
I like that. Big,
Guy that can play
big,
outside
solid
linebacker. You got White in there as well. Jason Pierre-Paul,
List goes on.
Vita V. Their defense is gonna piss some people off.
They brought back everyone. on that
Uh-huh.
team.
There goes Taysom Hill. Yikes! He gets his head knocked off.
There we go.
Devin White is my favorite defensive player to watch in the NFL. I'm just gonna say it right now.
I agree.
He
Him or
was such a steal.
Yeah.
Because me and Will were doing that draft that night.
wait, I gotta remind you something. Do you remember the Raiders pick?
Clayton Farrell.
No, you got the best one. All right, everyone go back to watch that clip.
Yes, sir. He did what? Oh my god! I like sit here.
So, I'm ahead of you by like 2 seconds.
Yes.
And I'm like, so I'm like Cleveland Farrell. You're like, what? I'm like Cleveland Farrell, and you just.
I was like,
You,
I was like, I mean, that was maybe the worst possible pick you could make.
and where does he been? No way. Ghosting.
Bench. Owe for the Bucks, incredible. It has been completed. Will, thank you for being here. The mock. We may go live on draft night again.
I mean,
We gotta
probably can, yeah. I mean,
check it out. Thursday night, a week from tomorrow, the NFL draft. Peace out.